What if I told you the real power move with toxic people isn't fighting back, it's outgrowing them? In the next few minutes, you'll learn the silent strategies that make negativity lose its grip and put you completely back in control. Toxic people don't enter your life to destroy you. They enter your life to reveal you. That's the paradox. The moment someone tries to belittle you, manipulate you, or drain your peace, they unknowingly hand you a mirror. And what you choose to see in that mirror determines your power. As Paulo Coelho once suggested through his stories, the world tests us not to break us, but to awaken us. The clever way to deal with toxic people is not loud revenge, not dramatic exits, not bitter words. It is mastery of your inner world. The first clever way is silence with purpose. Toxic people thrive on reaction. They want your anger, your tears, your defense speeches. Deny them that fuel. When you respond calmly or not at all, you remove the stage they are performing on. Silence is not weakness, it is controlled power. When you refuse to engage in their chaos, you protect your energy. Energy is life. Guard it like treasure. The second way is emotional detachment. This does not mean you stop caring about humanity. It means you stop attaching your worth to their opinion. If someone criticizes you unfairly, ask yourself one honest question: is this criticism constructive or simply projection? Most toxic behavior is projection. In psychological studies, projection is a defense mechanism where a person attributes their own insecurities to others. When someone calls you selfish for setting boundaries, they may be uncomfortable because they can no longer exploit your kindness. Recognize this pattern and step back emotionally. You do not have to absorb what was never yours. Another powerful strategy is setting clear boundaries. A boundary is not a wall to punish others, it is a line to protect yourself. For example, if someone constantly disrespects your time, you say calmly, "I'm not available for last-minute plans." No explanations beyond what is necessary. Boundaries should be stated once, clearly and confidently. Repeating them too much invites negotiation. Toxic individuals often test limits. Your consistency teaches them how to treat you. Choose your battles wisely. Not every comment deserves a response. Not every misunderstanding needs correction. Sometimes the cleverest response is letting them believe whatever they want. Truth does not lose value just because someone refuses to see it. You save your strength for things that truly matter. Imagine having 100 units of emotional energy per day. If you spend 70 arguing with negativity, you have only 30 left for your dreams, your family, your growth. Spend wisely. Distance is sometimes necessary. You can love someone from afar. You can respect someone without giving them access. Distance is not cruelty, it is clarity. When interactions consistently leave you anxious, drained, or doubting yourself, your body is sending signals. Chronic stress increases cortisol levels, which over time can weaken immunity and disturb sleep. Protecting your mental peace is protecting your physical health. That is not selfish. That is survival. Refuse to personalize everything. Toxic individuals often make generalizations. You always fail, you never understand, everyone thinks you're wrong. These statements are exaggerations designed to destabilize you. Instead of reacting emotionally, analyze logically. Is it truly always? Is it truly everyone? Most of the time, the answer is no. By questioning the exaggeration, you weaken its impact. Practice strategic kindness. This is not naive kindness that allows abuse. It is controlled, deliberate politeness. When you respond with calm respect to hostility, you create contrast. You expose their behavior without saying a word. Sometimes the most unsettling thing for a toxic person is your composure. They expect chaos. Give them calm. Invest in your own growth. The more confident you become, the less toxic energy sticks to you. Read books that strengthen your mindset. Exercise to release stress. Meditate for even 10 minutes a day to reset your nervous system. Growth makes manipulation harder. When you know who you are less tempted to prove it. Stop explaining yourself excessively. Over-explaining is often a sign of seeking validation. You do not need everyone's approval to live authentically. A simple, "This is my decision," is enough. The more you justify, the more openings you create for argument. Confidence is concise. Observe patterns, not promises. Toxic people often apologize beautifully and repeat behavior consistently. Words are easy. Patterns reveal truth. If someone promises change 5 times and repeats the same disrespect 5 times, the pattern is your answer. Believe behavior. Avoid gossip and triangulation. Toxic individuals frequently involve third parties to create drama. They may say, "So and so agrees with me." Instead of reacting defensively, address issues directly with the person involved. Clear communication dismantles manipulation. Cultivate a strong support system. Surround yourself with people who encourage growth, not competition. Healthy relationships feel safe. You can disagree without fear. You can express concerns without punishment. If most of your relationships feel tense, evaluate your environment. Environment shapes mindset. Practice emotional regulation. When triggered, pause for 10 seconds before responding. Deep breathing lowers heart rate and reduces impulsive reactions. One study showed that controlled breathing can lower stress response significantly within minutes. A calm response keeps you in control. Understand that you cannot change everyone. Trying to reform a toxic person often drains years of your life. People change when they want to change. Your responsibility is to decide what you tolerate. Acceptance does not mean approval, it means acknowledging reality. Protect your goals from negativity. If someone constantly discourages your ambitions, limit what you share. Not everyone deserves access to your dreams. Some people project fear because they never dared to try. Guard your vision carefully. Forgive, but do not forget the lesson. Forgiveness releases bitterness from your heart. It does not require you to invite harm again. Think of forgiveness as freeing yourself from emotional debt. You stop carrying anger, but you keep wisdom. Maintain financial and emotional independence. Dependency increases vulnerability. The more self-sufficient you are, the less leverage toxic individuals have over you. Even small steps toward independence build confidence. Do not compete in negativity. If someone insults you, resist the urge to respond with a sharper insult. That cycle never ends. Strength is shown in restraint. The mature person controls the narrative by refusing to lower standards. Develop discernment. Not everyone who disagrees with you is toxic. Healthy conflict exists. Toxicity is consistent disrespect, manipulation, or emotional harm. Learn to differentiate. This prevents overreaction and preserves meaningful relationships. Trust your intuition. If something feels wrong repeatedly, it probably is. Intuition is your subconscious processing patterns faster than conscious thought. Listen to it. Celebrate small wins of self-control. Each time you walk away from unnecessary drama, acknowledge your growth. Progress builds confidence. Limit exposure to constant negativity online as well. Social media arguments can amplify stress. Curate your digital environment carefully. Unfollow accounts that drain you. Remember that peace is more valuable than being right. Winning an argument rarely feels as good as maintaining calm. Choose peace when possible. Focus on long-term reputation. One emotional outburst can damage credibility built over years. Protect your character. Consistency builds respect. If necessary, seek professional guidance. Therapy is not weakness. It is structured self-improvement. A counselor can provide tools for handling difficult dynamics effectively. Strengthen your identity outside toxic environments. Develop hobbies, skills, and interests. When your world is larger, negativity feels smaller. Accept that some relationships have expiration dates. Growth sometimes requires separation. Endings are not failures, they are transitions. Choose empathy without self-sacrifice. You can understand someone's pain without accepting their harmful behavior. Compassion does not require tolerating abuse. Finally, remember this: your peace is your responsibility. No one else will guard it for you. Life will always present difficult personalities. The clever approach is not to eliminate every toxic person, that is impossible. The clever approach is mastering your reactions, strengthening your boundaries, and investing in your growth so deeply that negativity loses its grip. When you refuse to let bitterness shape you, you transform adversity into advantage. And that is the deepest wisdom of all.